Hello everyone and welcome to the RTX 3080 Ti unboxing, and I have an array of Nvidia GPUs. We have the very first Nvidia GPU, the very first Ti class GPU that I owned, which was the puny and underwhelming 650 Ti. And this GPU, really, the only thing that you can really say about it was the fan on it would spin so fast if you ran a game at 60 FPS that it basically would shake and vibrate the whole case. And it also sounded like a jet engine if you ran anything above 30 FPS. So really, it was a 30 FPS card. Quite a cheap card, but here is the GPU then that we bought. The magnificent and glorious 3080 Ti. I love the way that it's presented to you. It's like an award. It's like I'd like to thank everyone who supported me over the years. It feels like, they're presenting an award to you. And the sad thing is, it's not even the longest GPU I own, because this is what it's replacing. This is the RTX 2070 Super, the MSI gaming trio. And it might be, this GPU might be the heaviest GPU I own, but this one is longer, and that's disappointing. I always think the longer the GPU, the better. Maybe that's just what she said, but also here we have our previous GPU, the GTX 1070, the still quite capable GPU. So we've managed a GPU from every generation except Maxwell. I never owned any Nvidia Maxwell. We've got Kepler, we've got Pascal. Yeah, Pascal was the 10 series. Turing, Ampere. We managed to get that at retail, so let's take it out of its little protective thing, this little molded foam thing, which is kind of nice. It's kind of heavy, this GPU. Again, it's got the fans on both sides, which is a bit weird, really. The cooler isn't the best thing. Like, I think you're probably better off with something like this, the gaming trio. This was nice and cool. It never really got above 60 degrees. Very rarely would it ever go above 60, even under full load. So that was good, but you get the fan and you get this little see-through fan here. So the PCB goes to that V basically, and then this is just kind of see-through, and it just kind of pushes it through the heat sink. Again, you get the 3080 Ti printed nicely on the back plate. It does use a vapor chamber cooler. This, you've got like the vapor chamber is like here, and you've got the heat pipes that run along to this fan here. So the heat's pushed along. And then this is, again, well, it'll sit like that inside the PC. Ooh, it'll sit like that, clipped in. And again, the heat will run along the heat pipes. There's like 4 heat pipes, and then this fan kind of extracts it. I think this is an extractor fan, really. You've got the weird, as well, the weird 12-pin power connector, but you get an adapter. It does say RTX 3080 Ti there on the, you can see it there on the little thing there that you're not going to see actually, because that's going to be, the GPU goes into the slot like that, so you're going to see the bit at the front. I'm also losing the RGB, which is it's not something that I really I'm kind of miss the RGB really of this card. This card had a nice little light bar along there, and it was a rainbow bar as well, and we're losing that during Pride Month. Oh, it was a gay pride one, because I never bothered downloading the software, because I never liked, like, the MSI Dragon Center, I think it was called, and it was never the best software, to be honest. It never ran great on your PC. It was just kind of bloatware, so I'll set it this way so we can see the fans now. That's better. So there you go. 4 generations of Nvidia. So I always ran it with the rainbow lights on it, so I called it the Gay Pride GPU. And this one doesn't. I guess, I mean, the front of it lights up, the GeForce RTX. I think it's only green though, but you can't control it, which is sad. Everybody knows that red LEDs give you more FPS. Green gives you better cooling, And I don't know what blue does. What does blue do? Blue gives you higher resolution. There you go. There you go. That's red, green, blue, RGB. There you go. That's what RGB means. There you go. This one was puny. Still use this one. This one's quite. It's good in like a retro PC because you know it's still 2 gigs of VRAM at the time was decent. But yeah, there you go. That is 3 generations. Never owned a Maxwell card. I had a R9 390X. I nearly said 3090X there. An R9 390X is what I had back then. But yeah, Pascal, Turing, Kepler. Kepler was the 6 and the 7 series, in case you're wondering. But anyway, that is all for this video. So we're going to get this bad boy installed. We've DDU'd the drivers and shut this down. Sad to see this one go. Because the 2070 Super was the best card I'd ever owned. And I said that about the 1070 as well. The 1070, that's the Asus Strix edition. That never ran very hot either. This was a nice GPU. The Strix card there at the time. It was a really good GPU. Still is a good GPU to this day. But anyway, that is my Nvidia GPU collection. The only one missing is the 7600 GT, which is long dead. That's the only other Nvidia GPU I've ever owned. So anyway, thank you for joining me for this video, and we'll see you again soon, and goodbye.